Son, this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass! Language problem here. Little prick stonewalling me.
Walter! What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Here you go, Larry. You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens, Larry.
What's happening, guys? Supernova here, back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the disastrous launch of Battlefield 2042. And to that, all I have to say is... Oh, shit! Oh, it feels good to be right. It feels so damn good to be right. Anyway, let's get into this shit. So, Battlefield 2042 is a game that actually comes out on the 19th. However, it is currently in early access, and there are 3 ways you could get into the early access. Number 1 is to have EA Play Pro, which is roughly $15 a month or $100 a year. Or you purchase the Gold Edition of the game, which is $100, or you purchase the Ultimate Edition, which is $120. Those are the 3 different ways you could possibly get in the early access. Either you're paying $100 a year for EA Play Pro, you're buying the Gold Edition of the game for $100, or you're buying the Ultimate Edition for $120. I want you to remember all of those price points, okay? Because to say that Battlefield 2042 launched fucked up is an understatement. And no, I have not played the game. I will not play the game. I said that I was not going to buy this game after they removed single player and made all the changes to it. After they removed the campaign and made all the changes that I saw as kind of greedy cash grab bullshit, I said I would not buy or play this game, and I'm sticking to those guns. But I don't have to play the game to see how fucked up the launch of this game is, because it's currently being memed everywhere, and everybody's talking shit about it. It's on top of being just a buggy fucking game. It is very buggy, right? On top of all the bugs and glitches and content that seems to be lacking, especially in terms of the number of guns available in the game, there's just a fuck ton of features that are missing. I'm just going to read through a quick list of features that are missing from Battlefield 2042. A scoreboard, a server browser, squad changing, staying in the same server after the game. That's right, after a game, it fucking boots you and your friends so you cannot get into another match with the people you just played with. Player stats, voice chat. That's correct, you can't talk to anybody in the fucking game. They removed voice chat. Leaning around corners. Portal rules editor for Conquest/Rush. Nearest medic when down. Pinging down players to revive. Crouch sprinting. Vaulting through glass windows. Resizing the minimap and other useful HUD options. Global chat. Proper aim assist for consoles. Controller response curves. Zeroing distance on scopes. Throwable ammo/med packs. Turret aim to couple for tanks. Having a commander since there's so many players. These are only some of the things that are missing from Battlefield 2042 that has Battlefield fans scratching their fucking heads saying, this game is... it's not an evolution of Battlefield, it's a de-evolution. The game has somehow tried to take a step forward and instead took like 5 steps back, and it's got a lot of fucking people upset. A lot of people asking for refunds. A lot of people just sitting there saying, what the fuck is this? This isn't Battlefield. And for anybody who wants to try to make some excuses for this shit, like, hey man, the game actually comes out on the 19th, man. Like, it's early access and they're gonna squash the bugs, man. Fuck you, okay? No. The people who are playing in early access either have EA Play Pro, which costs $100 a year, or they paid between $100 and $120 for either the gold or ultimate editions of the game so that they can have early access. Now, you're going to tell me that it's okay to pay extra money to play the game a couple days early and it's a buggy, fucked up mess. That's okay? And this is all... This is under, the hypothetical scenario where it's magically fixed by the 19th, which I doubt it will be. Are they squashing bugs? Sure they're squashing bugs. But there's a fuck ton of missing features that are not in this game that I doubt are going to magically show up by the 19th. So either way, it's fucked. It's so bad that many reviewers are telling people simply do not buy this game. Wait a couple months till they get their shit figured out. That is what a lot of reviewers are saying. Don't buy this game now. It's fucked up. Buy it in a couple months maybe when it's fixed. If it's fixed. Because that's a big if, right? If it's fixed. I mean, it's fucking a year later and Cyberpunk is still fucked up. And that's not even talking about the technical issues with the game. Like, if you're trying to play Battlefield 2042 on a Series X, it just fucking crashes your fucking console. Not the game crashes, the whole fucking console crashes. Yes, that is what's happening on Xbox Series X. It's literally crashing the entire console trying to run the game. The game, by all accounts, is simply not finished. It's not done. It's another case of a publisher just pushing an unfinished game out the fucking door and saying, you know what, we'll fix it later. I'm sorry, but no. Fuck that and fuck them. This shit needs to stop. And gamers need to stop supporting publishers who are serving up unfinished games on day one. I don't give a fuck that you can fix it later with a patch. I don't give a fuck that you can give us updates over the air and make corrections after the game comes out. The game comes out when it fucking comes out, and it needs to be finished by that date. If you can't finish it by that date, then fucking delay it. End of fucking story. Publishers have gotten far too comfortable with publishing unfinished games, with selling us unfinished games. Like I always tell people need to realize and they need to think this way, because a lot of people's mentalities about this are just fucked. You need to think about it like this. You are giving these publishers, these developers, these studios 100% of your money, and in return, you should be getting 100% of the game. Not 80% with the other 20% to come at some later time. Fuck that! That's not how this works. I can understand games having bugs that you crush after the fact because you can't get every bug by launch. That I can understand. But a few bugs, right? A couple bugs here and there. But not game-breaking bugs, not system-crashing bugs, and definitely not a fuck ton of missing features. You know, I'm making this video about Battlefield because Battlefield is the one that's currently what's doing all this shit. But this rant isn't just about Battlefield. This rant isn't just about EA. This is about the gaming industry in general. This video just happens to be using Battlefield to demonstrate my point. Far too many publishers, like I said, have gotten content with being able to ship products that are not finished. And it is not okay for us to pay full price for games that are not ready at launch. It is unfair to us, and it's unfair to the developers, because they're working hard on these fucking games. And when publishers just push that shit out the door unfinished, who feels the wrath? The developers. And the game that they are working so hard on, the game that they're putting their blood, sweat, and tears on, that could have been a great game just goes down as another fucked up one. When it could have been something great had the publisher given them the time to actually finish it. But money. And I love how when I originally made a video about Battlefield 2042 and I complained about the fact that they were removing the single player campaign, because hey, I play single player games all the time, and even if they're kind of shitty, I enjoy the campaigns in games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. So yeah, when we're removing the campaign, I was like, fuck that. I was like, that's fucked up that they're removing the campaign. But people told me, no, you don't understand. By removing the campaign, because people only give a fuck about multiplayer anyway, by removing the campaign, they're going to have much more time, money, and resources to polish up multiplayer. Well, then why is it fucked up? Why? If they removed single player to save time, money, and resources to make multiplayer better, then why is multiplayer fucked up? Huh? Explain it to me. But it's okay, because assholes like Griffin Gaming, they already gave EA their money. Oh, he was happy to let me know that he bought the fucking super duper ultimate I love dick in my ass edition for $120. He was so happy that he spent his $120 on Battlefield Ultimate Edition. Yeah! Well, what do you think now, Griffin? Was your $120 worth it? Is the game you're getting worth your $120? As fucked up as it is? Go ahead, explain it to me. Defend it. Defend getting the game in the state that it's in for the $120 you spent. You can't. And if you even try to defend it, it's simply further evidence that you just love taking it in the ass. Well, I'm sorry. I don't like taking it in the ass. I don't. And nobody should have to. These publishers are getting fucking greedy, and they're getting hella comfortable with this bullshit. This is not the first time that we've seen an unfinished, buggy fucking game pushed out the door. And it won't be the last. Why? Because assholes like Griffin Gaming are still giving them money. Oh, they're happy to give them their money. And of course, you know what these assholes are always going to say, right? Oh, but I'm still having fun with the game. Well, good for you. I'm happy that you're having fun with the game. But that's not the point. The point is that it is unfinished and missing features and shouldn't be worthy of your $100 or $120. That's the point. And sure, that you may be able to have fun playing the game. I'm not saying that playing the game won't be fun or that fun cannot be had playing the game. I'm just saying that it's not finished, it's broken, and it's missing features. And it shouldn't be fucking out right now in the state that it is. And I don't think it's okay for publishers to take our money and give us unfinished games, regardless of how much fun you have with it or not. Because that's always going to be their argument, right? That's always going to be the argument of people like Griffin Gaming. It's always going to be, well, I'm having fun with the game, so who are you to tell me it's not worth $120? I'm having fun with it. It's worth $120 to me. Good. Good for you. But you're part of the fucking problem. Part of the problem. Because you're willing to make excuses for the shit that you should have. Make excuses for the content that's not there. Make excuses for the bugs that should have already been squashed. Make excuses for this, that, and the other thing. Because you're still having fun. These fucking assholes. I can't understand their mentality. Like I said, these guys just love taking it in the ass taking in the ass all day, they're still having fun. They don't care that they're getting fucked in the ass because they're still having fun. Well, you know what? It's possible to have fun and, wait for it, not get fucked in the ass. And hey, I don't know about you, but that sounds like the better deal to me. Excuse me, sir, can I get one game that I have fun with and not get fucked in the ass? Thank you, sir. That sounds good to me. It's possible to have fun with the game and not get fucked in the ass. Wow, isn't that a fantastic idea? But people will keep getting fucked in the ass as long as assholes are out here giving publishers their money while they're getting fucked up the ass with a smile on their face saying, thank you, EA. I don't care the game's fucked up. I'm having fun. It's missing features, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Thank you, EA. Take my $120. This shit will continue to happen because of assholes like them. This is what should be happening right now. Anyone who currently paid for the gold or ultimate editions of the game should be asking for a refund immediately. Not, oh, I'm going to wait it out because, you know, they might patch it, they might fix it. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I understand that you want to play the game. I understand that you're hoping they're going to fix it. I understand, right? There are tons of games I'm super hyped for that I really want to play. And I understand that if you're super hyped about Battlefield 2042 and you're playing it and you're having fun, that you don't want to stop playing it. I get it. But if we want to send a message to these fucking publishers that this shit is not okay, then what you should be doing is, even though you're enjoying the game in the current state that it is, even if you're having fun with the game in the current state that it is, what should happen is that you and everybody else that purchased the game should be demanding a refund ASAP. Let fucking EA know, no, this shit, not okay. Hey, I had fun with it, but all the other shit, not okay. Give me my fucking money back. Better luck next time, asshole. That's what needs to happen. And I know it won't, because people are fucking greedy. There are people that may be having some fun with the game, where they're saying, fuck it, they can keep my 120, I'm gonna keep the game. And that may be good for them, but it's bad for everybody. So they don't give a shit, they'll let EA keep their 120, and they'll play the buggy, fucked up game. They don't care. Well, I do care. I see this industry slowly taking more and more and more advantage of the gamers. And I don't see enough people saying that's bullshit and it needs to stop. Too many people are just happy to take it in the ass. And I don't fucking understand why. Why? Maybe it's the way that I was brought up that makes me different from them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Possibly the way I was raised. Who knows? But I don't think it's a hard concept to grasp that when I pay money for a product, it's supposed to be the product as advertised. In this case, when it comes to video games, if the game is buggy, broken, doesn't work, missing features, well then that's not the game the EA advertised to me, so they can fucking give me my money back. Well, not me specifically, because I didn't give them any money to fucking begin with. Because I was smart enough to see what was happening, and I said, no sir, not this time. And I was right. And it's funny because after I made my original video on Battlefield 2042, complaining about it and saying how I'm not going to buy it and you shouldn't either, Griffin Gaming made that video talking shit, and a whole bunch of his fucking PC Master Race assholes came over, flooded the comments of that video, talking all kinds of shit, telling me how much money they spent on it. They bought fucking 5 copies of it, this, that, and the other thing. Well, fucking congratulations. You're all assholes. You're all fucking assholes. Congratulations. You paid $100 or $120 for a fucked up game. I said it in my original video, and I'll say it again now. You're part of the fucking problem. Just because you can still have fun playing a fucked up, buggy game missing features doesn't mean that the rest of us should have to deal with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just because you can get over all of that shit and still enjoy the game doesn't mean that the rest of us should have to deal with it. It's like a girl who's in a fucking relationship and, you know, she loves the guy loves her, but he beats the ever-living shit out of her on a daily basis, and she goes,
You know what? I don't mind that Stan beats the fuck out of me on a daily basis, because I know that he loves me. He can beat the shit out of me all he wants because we love each other.
well, good for you. But just because you can endure getting the shit kicked out of you every day in your relationship doesn't mean that other people in their relationships should have to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying now? But that's their attitude, is, hey, I can get over it. I'm still having fun. It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's never okay to not get what you paid for. That is never fucking okay. Like I said, I don't know where these fucking people come from. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I never will. I never fucking will. And it must be the fact that I'm a child of the fucking 80s. And I was brought up a little more old school than these fucking people. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, not gonna lie, millennials are fucking stupid. And it's not all millennials, obviously, that are doing this shit. But I'm still gonna say millennials, by and large, are fucking stupid. They don't know shit about shit. And it's thanks to them we have shit like microtransactions. Because they don't mind microtransactions. They don't mind all these predatory practices. They're used to it. They were born into it. It was already there when they started gaming. So they don't see it as the intrusion into the gaming industry that it really is. They don't see it as the predatory bullshit that it really is. They're just used to it. That's the way it's always been. Like, what are you talking about? That shit's always been there. There's been microtransactions since I was gaming as a kid. It's always been there. No, it's not, asshole. It's there now, and it's not going anywhere because of you. Because you don't know any better. Fucking publishers are loving younger gamers. Because all of this shit is just normal to them. It's been normalized. It's been normalized, and people who make excuses for it help normalize it. And it's not okay. It will never be okay, at least not in my eyes. And if you think that I'm wrong because I think that you should get the thing you paid for, that I think that you should get 100% of the product you paid 100% of the money for, that I think you should get the product as advertised when you give them your hard-earned money, if you think I'm wrong for that, then I'm gonna say I have no idea how you made it this far in fucking life without sticking your dick in an electrical socket and electrocuting yourself, because clearly you're fucking stupid. Clearly you're fucking dumb. Like I said, I don't understand or get where people come from who just say it's okay to not give me the shit I paid money for. It's okay that they take advantage of me. Publishers are not going to stop taking advantage of us until we do something about it. And giving them money and saying it's okay is not the way that gets done. It's just not. And in my last video, I think I remember someone saying that, you know, I was just making an EA bad video because that's the cool thing to do, right? That's the hip thing, an EA bad video. No. I made an EA bad video before because I thought EA was doing bad shit. And I'm making an EA bad video now because EA did do bad shit. I don't give a fuck who the publisher is. I don't. The publisher is irrelevant to me. The actions are all that I care about. The publisher doesn't matter to me. The game doesn't matter to me. It's the actions that I care about. That's it. All the other shit is white noise. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. What matters is, are they giving me the game they told me they were giving me? Am I getting all of the game for the money I'm giving them? Is the game I'm getting polished, finished, and complete? The game itself, the title of the game, and the publisher of the game, irrelevant. Those are the things that matter. Is the game finished and polished when I give them my money? Is the game I'm getting the game that was advertised? That's it. That's what matters. At least to me. Because I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. Anyways, by now, you get the point, right? You get the point I'm trying to make. So this video doesn't need to be any longer than this. I mean, I don't even know how long it's been. But however long it's been, probably longer than it needed to be. You get it. I don't need to keep beating this dead horse. So I'm going to end the video here. And that's all I got for you guys on this one. And that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you think what I'm saying is correct? Or do you think there's nothing wrong with Battlefield 2042 shipping as is? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next Supernova.